This is a surprise, Clark. This is just a real nice surprise.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG Boot Camp series. Today I'm going to talk to you about a brand new mechanic inside of Last Epoch Season 2, and this mechanic is core, so it's going to be going into the future, and this is build your own sets. Inside of Last Epoch, they have, in my opinion, the best system ever in the history of Action RPG for building your own sets. And for this video, I'm going to take you step by step how to build that set. Now, the first thing I want to say is to make this possible, you have to have the Haven of Silk unlocked. So this is a new area for Season 2. And for this, you have to have the actual end game faction, the Woven. So if you have not done that yet, you will not be able to produce your own sets. So just make sure you unlock the Woven, and you do that by completing your first cemetery. Now, the first step if you want to produce your own sets is you have to find the correct Woven Echo. And that Woven Echo is right here. It's called the Great Bridge. Once you finish the Great Bridge, this is how you actually create the shards you need for building the set. Now, you could get the Great Bridge Woven Echo as just a regular drop, or you could actually come here again to the Haven of Silk, and you could talk to the NPC right here. And if you come here, they actually have Woven Echoes for sale. And as you can see, bottom left, the Great Bridge is sitting here. So you need to unlock the Woven faction, and then you need to get the actual Woven Echo, the Great Bridge. So now that you have joined the Woven's faction and you have the Woven Echo, the Great Bridge, the next thing you need to do is find a cemetery. And when you look at your map inside of the monolith, when you're looking at your web, they look like this. And you will see them all over the place. This is what you're actually going to run to create that Great Bridge run. I will explain. So now what you want to do is you want to click on this and actually start a run that has a cemetery. Now, once you are inside of that Woven Echo, this is what the entrance to the cemetery actually looks like. And if you highlight over it, it says cemetery entrance. So you will run in here and you're going to traverse the cemetery until you make it to the boss. We have now reached the end of our cemetery, and you got to fight the cemetery boss. This is the Woven Firstborn. Killing the Firstborn is what gives you access to the actual, like, monolith device. Almost dead. And Gonzo. All right. So now that you have completed the cemetery, you're going to have access to this device right here. This is, again, how you're going to be building your set. So you're going to click on this, and now it's going to pull up your web. But you're going to notice you have all these empty spots. This is how you actually place your Woven Echoes. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the Great Bridge. We're going to place it right here, which now makes that connection spot. And then for the next run, we're actually going to run the Great Bridge. We have now completed the Great Bridge. And as you can see, we have made it to the Forge of Shattering, and they made it green. So it helps you know that this is for breaking down sets. And you're going to be able to actually use this 3 times. So I just snagged a bunch of set gear, and we're going to do this 3 different times. So 1, shatter. 2, the boots, shatter. And 3, the relic. Each piece of the set, shatter. And now what you will see is we have created reforged set shards. And when you click on them, they all vacuum up. Now, if you hit F, you switch sides, and you go to crafting materials up here, top left, you could actually type in reforged, and it'll show you all of the different set affixes that you have. So now we actually get to build a set. So as long as you followed all those steps, you now get to create a set. And you'll see here that I have 3 exalted items, and each item is missing 1 affix. In this case, it's their prefix. So what you do is you take your item, throw it in your forge, click right here, and you need to find the shard for the set. And again, very easy. You just type in reforged. And we're going to use Halvar's right here. Click, and you'll see the green, because EHG really wants to make it easy on us. We know we are creating a set, and your purple item now becomes green. It's kind of avocado. Take that out. 1, 2, and 3. And we have now created our own set so that when you actually put it on, you will see that you get the full 3 set bonus. Very, very cool system. Now, final little tip for when you are making your own sets. You can actually craft the affix up to tier 5, but you can't go to tier 6 or tier 7. But there is a way to actually shuffle the affixes around to get it to tier 6 or tier 7. And what you would use is a Rune of Havoc. This will actually move the exalted affixes around on the item, and it can hit a set shard. Now, for example, right here, if you see this pair of gloves I have, it has a T7 increased health regen per point of strength, which is 3%, an absolutely insane set affix. So just know, even though you could only craft it to tier 5, you can use a Rune of Havoc to move it to tier 6 or tier 7. All right, everyone, that's the bootcamp video. Hopefully you now know and you have the tools to build your own set. If there's anything I missed or if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Reach out on Aaron Action RPG on Twitch. Right now we are live for a subathon, or you could reach out on Discord. You're going to see a lot of these bootcamp videos coming out because there's so many new mechanics for Season 2. So please like, share, and subscribe. Of course, only if you think I've earned it. Check out the Discord. We're over 5,200 members. And don't forget to check out actionrpg.com. Works on your cell phone and browser. It is my brand new launched website. I'm done. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.